Ooh, shiny. Hello everyone and welcome back. Forgive the odd lighting and this weird setup. I'm actually experimenting with some new lights and backdrop and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, you know, bear with me. Growing pains, all that kind of good stuff. So, it's getting awfully close to that time of year. And what time of year is that? That is con season. That's right. All of our favorite Comic Cons come to town. We have Dragon Con and San Diego and Utah and all these great cons. And I love cons. I love the people, I love the crowds, I love the costumes, I love rubbing elbows with creators, the panels, the shopping, everything about cons. I absolutely adore them. So that's why I'm really excited for today's video. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to build your very own Comic-Con survival kit. And stuff that will make your con more enjoyable, less frustrating when you realize you forgot something back at the hotel or at home and you just didn't think about buying it. So, let's get started. This is my Comic-Con survival kit. Big old backpack. Love this thing. It's been to coast with me. East Coast to West Coast. I don't know how many cons over the last 20 years. Ooh. Yep, that's right. 20 years this thing has been. Very first Comic-Con it was ever to was actually the San Diego Comic-Con. Since then it has built up and I've been kept adding stuff to it, and this is just my experience. Hopefully it can help some of you out. So, first thing you need to know about cons and to survive them is learn the rules of the con. Check the websites. For example, I live in Las Vegas. Unless you've been living under a rock, everybody knows the tragedy that has befallen Las Vegas recently. And because of that, rules at hotels, convention centers, and these cons have changed. You need to know what you can and cannot bring. For example, my local con, the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con that I go to every year, 1 month before the con opened was the whole Phoenix incident at the Phoenix Comic Con. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and look it up. And the rules changed, and I was told I couldn't bring a backpack anymore. You were not allowed to bring a backpack to the con. But I was allowed to bring a messenger bag. This is a messenger bag. Single strap and a flap, easy to open. But because it was so close to the con, there was a huge uproar and they actually did change the rules. They warned everyone there would be extra tight security, so be prepared to have everything searched if you didn't want to bring a messenger bag. And everybody was like, cool. I know some of these cons no longer allow bags at all. Some won't allow rolling carts that people used to bring with short boxes. Some of them will only allow transparent bags. So that is the first thing. Learn the rules, check the website, look at the news at least once a week and find out what's going on at your con. Alright, so after that, let's open this up and I'll show you what's in here. Now, this is not a necessity, but the first thing everyone should have is a carry box. These things are awesome. Not only will they keep your comic books safe, but they're great for storage and to carry stuff to the con. Now, the next thing you should always bring bags and boards. I know this may seem like a no-brainer, but a lot of people don't bring these, and at con every year I am a hero for handing these out to people that I like because they forget them. You don't realize how many free comic books you can get at a con, and you will need bags and boards. Look at that. Bring them along with the bags and boards. Bring some top loaders. These nice thick things for the more expensive comic books, so that way they're protected and nice and safe. This is actually a BCW brand box. I just do my own nice little vinyl cutout here on it. I love building these things. I have like 3 different boxes, all with different designs on the front. And yes, I love Evil Ernie. I'm an old Chaos Fiend. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, yeah, the other thing you want to bring is you want to bring comic books that you want to get signed. So bring them with. Find out who your creators are. Bring comic books. Along with that, signature cut bags. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. when you take a book to a con to get signed, or even just a normal autograph signing, usually a artist or a writer will just sign anywhere you want on the cover. But you can do this. Now, what that is, you take off the area you find on your book that you want to get signed, and you put masking tape over that area. And then you take a razor blade. First you take your comic book out. Take the book out, and then cut out the window for the area you want to get signed. Put your bag back in, and then when you go meet your creator, hand this directly to them, and they will sign in this window. Pretty awesome. Now, this really comes in handy when you have a book that's going to get 3, 4, 5, 6 signatures on it. Or if you meet a creator that's getting a little on the old side, like Stan Lee. Stan Lee's eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. I've actually seen, I saw a book once that Neil Adams had signed, and Stan Lee just signed right over it because he didn't even notice the Neil Adams autograph was there. But it ruined the book. The guy couldn't get it CGC'd because they couldn't, distinguish the two autographs. They were just on top of each other. Now, Stan Lee's handlers usually are pretty good about asking you where you want the book signed, and then when they hand it to him, they'll point to the area and he'll sign it. But just to be safe, make yourself a signature window. And then once you're done with this, you can either reuse this bag, or if you plan on getting it CGC'd, take the comic book out, put it on the back, and then submit it that way. That way you're just getting rid of a bag and board you weren't going to use anyway. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so we've got backboards, we got top loaders, we got the signature boards, we have the comic book box that you should be carrying. What else do we got in here? Oh, to go along with signatures, make sure you carry pens and markers, especially Sharpies. It sucks if you meet a creator and they don't have a pen on them. Sometimes you just meet them walking around. You're like, hey, can you sign something quick? And they will. But take pens. Also, if you're waiting in line for hours and you're paying for these signatures, do not be afraid not only to make your signature window, but tell them what color you want the book signed in. Like, if you want it signed in silver, carry a silver paint marker with you. If you want it signed in lime green, carry a lime green, because not all of them will have these markers. But if you hand them the marker you want to sign with, they will do it. I saw a gentleman last year at the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con where we were all in line for Kevin Eastman to sign. Now, Kevin Eastman charges, I think, $35 an autograph. And this guy had a box set of the Funko Pop Ninja Turtles, all in one big box set, and he brought 4 different paint markers with him that matched with the corresponding colors of the turtles, and had Kevin Eastman sign the window in front of each one of the turtles in their corresponding color. He was more than happy to do it. Why? Because he was getting paid for it. So don't be afraid to ask. They will do it. Alright, so what else do we got in my little bag of tricks? Oh, a camera. Bring a camera. These things are great. I mean, you don't have to bring a little action cam. I bring this because I actually have this nice little mounting strap where my camera will actually mount to my backpack, and then my phone turns it on and off, and I can take video or pictures or whatever I want to do. This is actually a little mount made by Polar Pro that will mount any kind of action cam to it, or any kind of GoPro style action cam. I love this little thing. It's probably some of the best money I ever spent. So bring a camera, bring spare batteries. If you're going to use your cell phone, make sure it's fully charged before you go. And, bring your phone charger with you and charge it throughout the day, because sometimes in these convention centers they don't get great reception. So while your phone is trying to pick up reception, drop reception, pick up reception, it's eating your battery life. So bring a charger and then just plug it in randomly if you see it's going low. And bring spare batteries for your extra cameras. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, there we go. Water bottle. Make sure to bring a water bottle with water. You are going to thank me after you're waiting in line for 3 hours to get an autograph and you can't move and you desperately need a drink. Let's see what else we got in my bag of tricks. Oh, this goes along with that. Bring some gum. Always bring gum. Gum. And you can always take a little container, maybe put some gum and aspirin in it, because you never know, you might get a headache. So this will actually come in handy also if you're waiting in line for hours and hours and you haven't eaten and you haven't drank anything and you realize your breath is a little rank. Get some gum, and this goes along with that. Just because it's a con doesn't mean you can't take care of your personal hygiene. Bring a stick of deodorant with. Usually these cons happen during the warmer times of the years, and you are packed into this convention center with, 10 to 50,000 people, and everybody is hot and breathing and sweating. The person standing next to you in line for 2 hours to get a Stan Lee autograph will thank you for this. Next up, this is actually just this is fluff items. This is me. Whenever you go to a con, they give you your badge, and either they give you a real generic lanyard, or they don't give you one at all. So I bring my own. And usually my conventions are a couple days long, so I try to wear a different one every day. I know, like I said, it's just me, but it's an aesthetic thing, and I love this, and I've always done it. And all three of these lanyards have gone with me to cons, for the last 20 years. So, it's just kind of a little ritual I have. All right, let's see. Oh, we only have one item left in the bag, and this is probably the most fun item. A sketch pad. That is right, a sketch pad. Let's say you're waiting in line for an autograph and the artist, you don't have anything to sign. Get him to sign your sketchbook. Or if you find an artist you really love, get him to do a head sketch for you. Years back, these things used to be free. Not so much anymore. Depending on who the artist is, they might charge you between $5 and, $5 for a quick, remark to $50 for a full, gorgeous sketch. Now, most of the sketches in this book that I have gotten for free over the years because I've been going to cons for such a long time. This one here, this one's a lot of fun. So, back in the day, Stan Lee used to sign his autographs for free. That's right, for free. I got so many Stan Lee autographs over the years for absolutely nothing. I was running out of stuff for him to sign, so I just got him to sign my sketchbook. He just signed Stan Lee, right there, free autograph. Now he would charge you $130 for that. Good stuff. And I've met some great creators over the years. Like we have John Romita Jr. Just a quick remark he did for me. James O'Barr. That's a creator of The Crow, if you don't know. Let's see, some of my other... I've actually pulled some out of here because I framed them because they were just absolutely gorgeous, like Jim Lee and... who else have I gotten? Kevin Eastman over the years. This one was absolutely beautiful. This is an artist named Stuart Sager. Why this guy doesn't get more work, I don't know. I met him probably 2003 at the San Diego Comic-Con, and he was doing his own comic book called Shiver in the Dark. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. This man's artwork is amazing. I wish he would actually go a little bit more mainstream because I think he can get awesome work. He charged me $5 for this. Look at that. The thing is beautiful for $5. A quick Terry Dodson. Oh, one of my favorite artists, Paul Michael Smith. I love this man. He is so underrated. And then you get full stuff like this from Eric Walker. Some of my more recent ones. This is Everett Hartsoe. He did Razor for me. Jeff Matsuda busted out the cable in Deadpool. Dan Fraga did a Wolverine for me. That thing is just gorgeous. I have to admit, years back when Dan Fraga hit the scene, working for Image and doing Black Flag and various other work, I hated this man's artwork. God, I thought it was horrendous. But he didn't give up on it, and now look at this. Man, the guy is absolutely amazing. I follow him on Facebook. He has his own page called The Art of Couch Doodles, where he'll do time-lapse pictures of him drawing stuff. This is just beautiful. I love this. Anyway, bring a sketchbook. So, there you go. Like I said, some you'll pay for, some you won't. If it's a quick remark or an autograph, well, even this one, this is actually, I think that's, yeah, it's funny this book is so old, several of the artists in here are actually dead, like Bernie Wright's in here, or Keith Parkinson. He actually did the paintings for all of the EverQuest covers way, way back in the day. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so, and then a few other things that I can mention that I don't have items for is poster tubes. Wow, you can actually, prints, posters, usually swag is laying out on places. You can just grab them or they hand them to you trying to promote stuff. So you can get these cheap poster tubes. For years I had a poster tube actually strapped to this. You can get these clear plastic poster tubes with rubber caps on the ends. They usually cost, not much, maybe $10. Or you can get these nice big black plastic, like, I think they call them blueprint tubes at Home Depot that run you about $30, $40, but they're expandable and they have Velcro on them and you just strap them right to your backpack. They're awesome, awesome tubes. The last thing I should mention is find yourself a con buddy. Seriously, if you're going solo to a con, talk to people. Meet people randomly. You have no idea who you're going to run into. And I've actually met people at cons that I'm still friends with to this very day. Just randomly waiting in line with people, or, you know, they help you out. One gentleman named Brad I met last year. Oh, God, I wish I knew his last name and actually kept in touch with him. But we hung out most of the con, and we helped each other out with different autograph signings and lines and everything else. And it was really cool. Yeah, and like I said, there are people I'm still friends with to this very day that I met at conventions. And it's just fun. You know, networking, meet people, have a blast. So, by no means is this everything that you may need. There may be other things I'm missing. Oh, food. Make sure you pack a snack or two. It'll be awesome while you're waiting in line and you bust out your own little trail mix or a sandwich or something. Everybody will be totally jealous. And, of course, cash. Pack cash. Most of these vendors nowadays will take cards. They have their little Square readers or their PayPal readers. Even the artists. Most artists will actually have their own little Square card reader or a PayPal reader they have plugged into their cell phone, and they'll take cards. But always pack cash just in case. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much everything, I think. I mean, that's for me anyway. This is everything that I do. Usually these boxes are packed, crammed full with comics that I'm taking to get signed or whatnot. And then when I come home, they're packed full with comics that I bought. I usually carry 2 or 3 of these boxes with. You know, these are $9 at your local comic book store. Somewhere around there, $9, $10. Be sure to grab 1 or 2. And yeah, that's it. These are a few of the things that I found handy. You know, if you can think anything that I missed or something that you think I should add to my survival kit here, leave it in the comments below. Let me know. It'd be awesome. You know, we can get a little conversation going about how to survive these cons. It's all about survival. Not really. It's actually all about fun. These things are a blast. I love them to death. Except for San Diego. I don't like that con anymore. I'll stick to my local ones. They seem to be a whole lot better nowadays anyway. So, that's that. Hey, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that button over there. See that little icon? It's just my icon. Hit that. Automatically subscribes, and then hit the bell over there so you get notifications. So, and, you know, to all my subscribers and everybody that's been commenting, seriously, I am loving all of you. You are unbelievably awesome. Thank you so much for the kind words and the encouragement. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. I love comic books. I love everything about it. And I hope this actually shows you a little bit of that. If I can help someone out, awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching and take it easy.